Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, we will begin this portion of the Summer 2025 Commencement Ceremony at Florida Atlantic University. As we prepare to welcome our graduates, we would like to emphasize how much we all want to make this important occasion an orderly ceremony and to ensure that all graduates receive the recognition they have earned. Please respect the tradition of this occasion. Protests, discrimination, or harassment will not be tolerated. Such behavior may result in removal from the auditorium. Thank you for your consideration in the celebration of this day. Would you please now silence all cell phones and electronic devices that could mar the dignity of the ceremony for our graduates? Air horns and other noisemakers may call attention to a particular individual, but at the expense of disturbing the ceremony for all others, denying the graduates and their families the honor of hearing their names called. Please refrain from using such devices. We also ask you to please remain seated during the entire ceremony, all the way through to the end of the recessional, so that every student who crosses the stage today receives the respect of our attention. The ceremony will begin with the procession of the graduates, the faculty, and the platform party. Following the presentation of colors, national anthem, and speaker remarks, the awarding of degrees will begin with the individual hooding of doctoral candidates. This ancient tradition will be followed by the specialist and master's degree recipients, and then the baccalaureate and certificate recipients. The ceremony will conclude with a recessional. A professional photographer will take each student's picture as the student crosses the platform and at 2 other points off stage. The fire marshal requires that we keep all aisles clear, so we must ask that you not leave your seats to take individual pictures. We are also required by Florida law to advise you to take note of the nearest fire exit where you should proceed in the event of an emergency. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. And now, to honor the graduating class of Summer 2025, please rise for the processional.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the University Marshal, Dr. William Trapani.
Good morning. On behalf of the entire faculty of Florida Atlantic University, welcome to the Summer 2025 Commencement Ceremony. Matthew Escobar, a music performance major in the Florida Atlantic Brass Ensemble of the Dorothy F. Schmidt College of Arts and Letters, Department of Music, will perform our national anthem with Dr. Kyle Prescott, Director of University Bands, conducting. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Boca Raton Police Department Honor Guard.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Or stand and then sit, and then stand and sit some more. Distinguished guests, graduates, family, and friends, please join me in welcoming Florida Atlantic University's President, Adam Hasner.
Good morning. Dr. Trapani, members of the faculty, alumni, special guests, family members, and friends, and most importantly, our summer 2025 graduating class, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to Florida Atlantic's 142nd commencement ceremony since our university opened its doors in 1964. Please join me in giving a round of applause to the Boca Raton Police Honor Guard for the presentation of colors. Thank you also to our musicians from the Dorothy F. Schmidt College of Arts and Letters for their wonderful performance. I would like to take a moment to recognize a couple of special guests joining me on stage today. FAU Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Stacy Volnick, and our Student Body President, Darsham Gonzalez. Also joining us on stage are several dedicated faculty members who have guided today's graduates toward their success. And I extend my sincere thanks to them and to all of our outstanding educators at Florida Atlantic. At this time, I would like to give a special welcome to the family and to the friends in the audience, as well as to those who are streaming this ceremony live. Thank you for joining us, even if you could not be here in person. I know how proud you are of your graduates, and I want to thank you for the love and the support that you have provided to them throughout their academic journey. Graduates, please join me in a round of applause for your family and your friends. This moment is meaningful for all of you, and for many, it marks a powerful first. Among today's graduates are students who are the first in their families to earn a college degree. And we recognize the significance of that achievement, and as an opportunity university, it is something that we are proud to celebrate here at Florida Atlantic. If today you are a first-generation college graduate, please stand for a well-deserved round of applause. I would also like to recognize another very special group of our graduates, the men and women who have served or currently are serving our country in the armed forces. For the past 13 years, Florida Atlantic has been recognized as a military-friendly school, and we are very proud of that distinction. Will today's graduates who are veterans or currently serving in the United States military please stand so that we can thank you for your service to our country and congratulate you on your academic achievements. Also among today's graduates are student athletes who contribute so much to the heart and the spirit of the Florida Atlantic community. To these Owls, I want you to know that your dedication to excellence on the playing field, as well as in the classroom, has prepared you to win in all aspects of life. Congratulations on your many victories, and so will all student athletes who are taking part in this ceremony. Please stand to receive one more round of applause from your FAU fans. Graduates, today you will stand where thousands have stood before you, at the edge of the future, receiving your degree from the university where tomorrow begins. As you cross this stage, you will claim your place in the history of Florida Atlantic, a place built from a vision of limitless opportunity and infinite innovation, a place where students not only prepare for their careers, but prepare for lives of meaning, discovery, and impact. Here you have learned to think boldly and imagine differently, to see solutions where others only see problems, and to shape the world that is yet to come. We are living in a time of profound change with complex challenges unfolding at a rapid pace. In large part, technology has propelled us forward, but software and devices can only take us so far. Even the best AI systems are defined by the data they receive, and like the architects of these programs, we are the arbiters of the information and values that will define how we move forward in this world as individuals, as communities, and as a society. Because although the pace of change may feel overwhelming at times, it is also filled with optimism. And it will be people, especially highly trained people like yourselves who lead the way in using our emerging technologies for good and advancing them for the benefit of all. The next era will be written by those who can think critically, act ethically, and make a lasting impact. And that era begins with you. Now more than ever, the world needs leaders with vision, determination, and courage to shape tomorrow, and you are ready to lead with purpose. You are the graduates who will transform industries, make life-saving discoveries, protect our environment, build stronger communities, and give voice to what matters most. That spirit of progress is the spirit of Florida Atlantic, and it lives in every classroom and every college and every one of our campuses from Fort Lauderdale to Fort Pierce, and it will live on for generations to come because it lives in you. You have worked hard for this moment, and now it is your time. The steps you will take after graduation matter more than ever, so I encourage you to be bold. As President Lyndon Johnson, who spoke at our university's dedication ceremony, once said, "Time is the most valuable thing you have. Be sure you spend it well." It is your most precious currency and the current that moves you toward your purpose in life. And so go forward, graduates, and make some waves. We know that you are ready for whatever comes next, and we know that you will make it count. And just remember, no matter where life takes you, you will always have a home right here in paradise. Congratulations, Florida Atlantic class of 2025. And so it is now my pleasure to introduce your commencement speaker, Mrs. Carly Asher Yost. Mrs. Yost is a graduate of the Charles E. Schmidt College of Science and the co-founder and board chair of the Child Rescue Coalition, a Boca Raton-based nonprofit organization that uses innovative technology to help law enforcement agencies apprehend child predators. Since its founding in 2013, the Child Rescue Coalition has prevented the abuse of more than 750,000 children, trained more than 10,000 law enforcement officers across all 50 states and in more than 100 countries, and has directly rescued thousands of children from harm. Its mission is powerful and more important than ever, protecting innocence through technology. Under Mrs. Yost's leadership, that mission has become a reality on a global scale. In recognition of her extraordinary impact, she was named Women Volunteer of the Year by the Junior League of Boca Raton. She was L'Oréal Paris Woman of Worth National Honoree, and she received the President's Lifetime Achievement Award for building a stronger nation through volunteer service. At Florida Atlantic, she received the President's Distinguished Service Medallion in 2019, the highest honor that can be bestowed on an individual at our university. And she was inducted into the Alumni Hall of Fame in 2024. Mrs. Yost has shown the world that when technology is guided by purpose, it becomes a catalyst for change. And today, it is my honor to introduce her as your commencement speaker. Please join me now in welcoming Mrs. Carly Yost.
Thank you. You're standing at the edge of a cliff, and everyone is telling you to jump, but you can't see the bottom. You don't know what's waiting for you. Will your parachute open? Will you fall to the ground? Your heart is pounding so hard that you can barely think straight. You know you have a decision to make. You know you have to do something, but you're worried that you'll fail. You're worried that you could disappoint everyone who believes in you. And this is exactly where you are right now, class of 2025. And what I'm going to tell you right now might surprise you, is to jump anyway. Because the crossroad of where you're standing isn't about choosing a path. It's about deciding what kind of person you will be when the path isn't clear. President Hasner, distinguished faculty, proud families, and most importantly, the amazing, remarkable graduating class of 2025, thank you so much for this incredible honor. As a proud FAU alumna, I stand before you not as someone who has figured it all out, but as someone who learned to embrace creating something from the unknown to create something of meaning. Abraham Lincoln once said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." But what he didn't mention is that creating something, the first step of creating, means you're doing something terrifying, which is taking a leap of faith without knowing what the outcome is. Commencement, by definition, is the beginning of something. And while this ceremony marks the end of your academic journey, it's the starting line for everything you're about to create. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is whether you're brave enough to begin. After graduating from FAU in 2009 with my psychology degree, I thought I had it all mapped out. A clean career path, clear next steps, everything nicely planned. Then 2013 happened. My father passed away, and suddenly I found myself as co-CEO of a struggling tech company, staring at what looked like certain failure. I felt like I had a crack in my armor, and if I was completely honest with you, I feel like it had been shattered. But here's what I discovered in the darkness. When everything falls apart, what remains is what truly matters. One department at this company, our family's company, had technology that could protect children from online predators. And despite our fear, despite our inexperience, despite everyone telling us that we're in over our heads, that technology needed to survive. That moment of absolute clarity changed everything, not because the fear went away, but because suddenly we knew exactly why we were fighting. And we knew our mission. We pivoted the struggling company to one of South Florida's most successful restructuring and ultimate sale to TransUnion. We kept ownership of the technology that was saving children and started a 501c3 called the Child Rescue Coalition. And that mission, that crystal clear understanding of what mattered, gave us courage to attempt what seemed impossible. So here's what I learned about being bold. It's not about being fearless. It's about acting despite the fear. Bold doesn't mean reckless. It means calculated courage combined with unwavering purpose. Soon after we founded Child Rescue Coalition, FAU Tech Runway took a chance on us. We were their first nonprofit. When I was later nominated for the L'Oreal Woman of Worth competition, FAU promoted it to everyone. And thanks to their support, I was named that year in the National Honoree. With that community support, Child Rescue Coalition was able to keep our technology free to law enforcement in now 106 countries. And as President Hasner said, arresting over 16,000 child predators and the rescue of over 3,800 children. In 2019, President Kelly awarded me with the FAU President's Service Medallion, which I wear proudly here today. I remain connected to the university, serving as an advisor on the advisory board under Dean Valerie Forbes. And I served as 10 years as CEO of Child Rescue Coalition. Recently, we were able to bring on one of my mentors, former prosecutor Greg Schiller, as the now CEO. And I still serve as chairman of the board of Child Rescue Coalition. This journey only happened because we were bold enough to ask for help and bold enough to keep going when it felt impossible. And all of that success I describe, every single breakthrough, every single partnership, every single life saved, I did it all while being terrified. A few years ago, I was honored to be named one of InStyle magazine's 50 Badass Women. Thank you. The title was amazing, but honestly, I didn't wake up every day feeling like a badass. But through our work at CRC, actually, I met this amazing artist named Ashley Longshore. I admire her not only for her amazing art, her generosity, but just for living loud, bold, and authentically herself. I've been following her on social media and I always see her as so confident and so brave. And one day I was having a hard day at work, and I saw something that she posted that helped me accept that title. On this day, she wrote, "I'm scared. I'm scared all the time. I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of running out of time. I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of not being able to pay my bills. I'm afraid of standing up in front of a crowd and speaking. I'm afraid of the mean and heartless trolls on the internet. I'm afraid of what I don't know. I'm afraid, but I am not so afraid that I will let fear win. I will face fear. I will snarl in its face." And she ended the post with, "Sometimes the fear won't go away, so you'll have to do it afraid." Her post taught me something. Badass women do get scared, but the difference is they do it anyway. Dr. Wayne Dyer wisely said, "We are human doings, not human beings." The name on your diploma represents one facet of who you are. You're a friend, a child to your parents, maybe even a parent yourself. You're a problem solver, a dreamer, a believer, a creator. And now you are forever an owl, wise, strategic, observant, and ready to soar. Like owls, you have the ability to see in the darkness, be patient and strategic, pay attention to details that others might miss. Just don't let that analytical nature become analysis paralysis. Sometimes you have to stop studying the wind patterns and just spread your wings. Now, some advice for you is whatever career path you choose, seek work that has a mission. Even if you don't work for a nonprofit, the most successful companies and happiest employees are those that are connected to something bigger than profit margins. If your future organization doesn't have a charitable cause, be the driving force to create one. It'll make your company perform better and make the world better too. And some other practical advice. When you're reaching out to an employer, don't write generic emails saying you would do anything. Be specific. Tell them exactly what job you want and why you think you'd be extraordinary at it. One of our best employees started with a bold, specific email telling me exactly how she wanted to contribute to our mission. That clarity and confidence stood out immediately. And lastly, don't forget to stay connected to the university. When you have a business opportunity, share it with FAU. When you achieve success, let them celebrate with you. This community that shaped you will continue to be a source of strength, connection, and opportunity throughout your career. It certainly has been for me. So class of 2025, stop waiting for the perfect moment, the complete plan, the guarantee of success. Some of the best things in life, like starting companies, building families, learning new skills, or taking on challenges that are meaningful, all begin with uncertainty. Your future shouldn't be something that happens to you. It should be something you create through bold decisions and the courage to keep moving. Abraham Lincoln was right. The best way to predict your future is to create it. But remember, creating requires action, and action requires courage, and courage means sometimes doing it afraid. You've already proven that you have what it takes by being here today. Now go out there and create something extraordinary. The world is waiting for you to see what you build. Congratulations, class of 2025. Your commencement, your true beginning, starts now. And I suggest you jump. Thank you.
Carly, thank you for those insightful and inspiring words. We now come to that part in our program when we confer your degrees. Dr. Russell Ivey, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, will direct the ceremony for the presentation of degrees. Dr. Ivey.
Thank you, President Hasner. As Provost and Chief Academic Officer, I offer my sincere congratulations to each of you graduating today. The faculty and I are proud of your achievements, and we know that with your degree from Florida Atlantic, you'll be successful in your careers as well as in life. Again, congratulations to all. We will now proceed with the presentation of degrees. Assisting today with the presentation of doctoral degrees is Dr. Robert Stackman, Dean of Florida Atlantic's Graduate College. Dr. Stackman. I present the College of Education and recognize Interim Dean Charles Dukes.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the College of Education please stand? President Hasner, these candidates, having completed all requirements for the degree of philosophy degree, are recommended for this degree by the faculty of the College of Education.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Philosophy degree for which you have been recommended, with all of the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
The candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree will now be escorted to the platform by their major professors so that they may receive individual recognition of their achievements.
Clara F. Bossy Gonzalez, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, Dialectical Behavior, Therapy Integration and Counselor Education Theory, Development, Implementation, and Efficacy of DBT-Informed Supervision Protocol for Counselor Trainees. Major Professor, Dr. Kelly Melejiki. Sorry. Congratulations, Dr. Bossy Gonzalez. Nicole May Edwards, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, The Rise and Resilience of Women of Color Executives in Nonprofit Organizations, a phenomenological study of systematic barriers, support systems, and leadership identity. Major Professor, Dr. Robert Shockley. Congratulations, Dr. Edwards. Deborah Ann Szabo, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, Institutional Learning and International Student Enrollment, a Case Study of Perceptions of Practice. Major Professor, Dr. Shockley. Hooded today by Dr. Robert Shockley and Dr. Russell Ivey. Congratulations, Dr. Szabo. Chelsea Daniela Fulilove, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, Exploring Undergraduate Students' Use of Mental Health Applications, a Phenomenological Study. Major Professor, Dr. Elizabeth Valares. Congratulations, Dr. Fulilove. Brian Duffy Hirsch, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, Appreciative Peer Advising, the Infusion of Appreciative Education into the Professional Development of Peer Advisors. Major Professors, Dr. Jennifer L. Bloom and Dr. Cristobal Salinas, Jr. Congratulations, Dr. Hirsch. Marlon Lopez, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, Stewards of Hispanic Serving Institution Identity, a qualitative narrative study on Hispanic Latin student affairs personnel at four-year public HSIs. Major Professor, Dr. Cristobal Salinas, Jr. Congratulations, Dr. Lopez. Gary Santos Mendoza, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, A Case Study of Latin Students' Experience at a Hispanic Serving Institution. Major Professor, Dr. Cristobal Salinas, Jr. Congratulations, Dr. Santos Mendoza. Vida Fuchs Hudge, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, Does Federal Funding Address Fundamentals? Examine the Equity Effects of Title I on Student Achievement. Major Professor, Dr. Daniel Reyes Guerrera. Congratulations, Dr. Hudge. Jonathan Michael Owen, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, Can Servant Leadership Reinvigorate Communities of Faith? Major Professor, Dr. Ira Bogach. Congratulations, Dr. Owen. Javier E. Ponce, Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, Wellness Among BIPOC Counselors in Training, Mediation, Impact on Stress and Burnout. Major Professor, Dr. Carmen Gill. Congratulations, Dr. Ponce.
We will now proceed with the presentation of specialist and master's degrees. I present the College of Education. Will Interim Dean Charles Dukes please stand? Now will the candidates for the specialists and master's degrees in the College of Education please stand. President Hasner, these candidates, having completed all requirements for their specialists or master's degrees, are recommended for those degrees by the dean and faculty of their college.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the specialist's or master's degree for which you have been recommended, with all of the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Will the graduates please be seated so we may proceed with the ceremony? The candidates for specialists and master's degrees will now be escorted to the platform by the college graduate marshals so they may receive individual recognition of their achievements. I request that our guests please remain seated throughout the awarding of the degrees so that the last graduate to cross the stage may receive the same recognition as the first. Thank you.
Dr. Ali Danish. Brittany Wallish. Camilla Barbaro. Monir Borkiza. Anya Nesbith. Agner Alfaro. Martha Chaliclio. Trinicia Walker. Alicia Wright. Michelle Antonov. Abigail Connors. Carla Massa. Emma Ludwig. Sophia Jabiden. Caitlin Wilhort. Brittany Behrens. Hella Gazar. Jessica Kaplan. Riley Higgins. Tranisha Charles. Jaden Hollyman. Sydney Gold. Elise Herman. Jasenia Estrada. Emily Vogt. Sarah Gomez. Paul Lehman. Diana Batmitras. Brooklyn Perdie. Kylie Fayed. Lordney Desravines Joseph. Bibi Sophia Solomon. Hunter Burke. Rani Santa Cruz de Melo. Carly Lagambi. Amanda Contreras. Kelly Miner. Jacqueline Carreccia. Kelly Brown. Nolise Gomez. Dalia Abuzara. Christopher Spencer. Nakia Francois. Christopher Murray. Alan Hudson Jr. Claudia Tamaris. Catherine Jenna Lee Johnson. Adriana Quagenti. Melody Navarro. Savannah Packer. Kelly Monroe. Tatiana Schur. Desiree Maldonado. Samantha Stella. Chinua Oguaza. Farah Shakat. Laureen Dana. Daniela Tartaro. Jonathan Blanco.
We will now proceed with the presentation of the baccalaureate degrees and certificates. I present the College of Business. Will Dean Daniel Gropper please stand? Now will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Business please stand? Next, I present the College of Education. Will Interim Dean Charles Dukes please stand? Now will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees and Academy for Community Inclusion certificates in the College of Education please stand? Next, I present the Charles E. Schmidt College of Science. Will Dean Valerie Forbes please stand? Now will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the Charles E. Schmidt College of Science please stand? President Hasner, these candidates, having completed all requirements for their baccalaureate degrees or certificates, are recommended for those degrees or certificates by the dean and the faculty of their college.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degree or certificate for which you have been recommended, with all of the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Will the graduates please be seated so we may proceed with the ceremony? The candidates for baccalaureate degrees and certificates will now be escorted to the platform by the college undergraduate marshals so they may receive individual recognition of their achievements. I request that our guests please remain seated throughout the awarding of the degrees so that the last graduate to cross the stage may receive the same recognition as the first. Thank you.
College of Business bachelor's degrees, led by Professor Eileen Asello. Daniel Tamaz. Gabriel Marinelli. Matthew Carter. Caden Marshall. Christy Hudson, cum laude. Russell Oldenburg. Peyton Mondello. Mercy Yardley. Justin Jensen. Christopher Leslie. Gregory Sloan. Danielle Powell. Rachel Esta. Jack Augustine, cum laude. Dylan Lewis. Jefferson Fajardo. Ariona Mendoza Molina, cum laude. Andre Mercado. Celine Jackson, cum laude. James Mariquin. Melisa Vanagas. Winston Jean-Pierre. Caswayne Waite. Cade Ivanishin. Noah Goins. Alfredo Roman. Rachel Santosa. Michael Kleinman. Aaron Lankar. Jaden Newman. Mario Marcio. Aiden Milgrom. Lauren Mykis. Makia Fitzgerald, cum laude. Veronica Cordoba. Valentina Algarin Serra. Liliana Tomas Perez, cum laude. Jordan Clausen, magna cum laude. Abby Galvez Loaiza. Luca Castelbueno. Tyler Jones. Luis Palacio. Samuel Manrique. Ivan Gorinov, summa cum laude. Taylor Gates, cum laude. Kevin Montes Buendia, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Cruz. Hala Sen. Aviana Dady. Hunter Hurwitz, cum laude. Elizabeth Moreno, cum laude. Emily Beasley. Jennifer Gosek. Nahama Eldin. Janie Bohas, cum laude. Mareni Gonzalez Amaro, magna cum laude. Gabriela Amable. Jillian Gren. Chad Hodgson. Halima Cagnani, Jonathan Nora, Lorenzo Ricketts, summa cum laude. Michael Witt, Matthias da Domenicis, Tavares Hill, Jocelyn Jimenez, magna cum laude. Yoel Espinal, Corey Gertin, cum laude. Alexis Hendrickson, Jackson Dixon, Adam Bergovich, Camille Victoria D'Souza, Matthew Elias, Alexander Gaudet, Braden Cooper, cum laude. Rebecca Feinberg, cum laude. Daniela Beltram. Kevin Fleischman. Jonas Silva. Ryan Clark. Edrew Joseph. Sophia Galalia. Emmanuel Belfiore. Tom Vile. Tyler Colmer. Samantha Sterling, magna cum laude. Verity Charles. Cassius Larkin. Andrea Carter. Christina Dela Cruz, summa cum laude. Autumn Cruzel. Keelan Delgado, cum laude. Julia Suarez. Zachariah Mia. Thiago Stasiaski, cum laude. Austin Moore. Alec Augsburger. Cole Fry, summa cum laude. Stephen Andrews. Lauren Bartlett. Ashley Rodriguez Vallejo, summa cum laude. Bernardo Cruz. Brendan Esposito, magna cum laude. Declan McFadyen. Jason Brooks. Trevor Forbes. Mitchell Hermantis, cum laude. Alexis Gomez. Carlos Ailman. Maria Mickelbus, cum laude. Kelly Kataj. Curran Jones. Marissa Camper, magna cum laude. John Cedino. Ashley McIntosh. Jordan Davis. Ginger Garcia. Jasmine Scott. Emily Gerzon. Lindsay Abreu. Valerie Gonzalez. Ashley Zoke, cum laude. Skylar White. Lauren Skinner. Cheyenne Bahadur. Melissa McCabe. Olivia Alney. Bridget Candelaria, cum laude. Tyler Rickards. Harrison Spilker. Layla Broche. Casey Schultz. Amy Jurek. Callie Kopp. Haley Olis. Elisette Melendez. Melissa Gonzalez. Fernando Matamoros. Ashley Cerna. Jacqueline Wessels. Andrew Lessa. Noah Castaigne. Amaya Anderson. Nikita Malabog, magna cum laude. Shai Hall. Natalie McCatchin. Nicholas Michael. T. Matzoff. Christopher Mute. Mohammed Sadiq. Kira Farrell. Lamar Freckleton. Colin Dotson. Dean Longo. Mark Edward Pellissier. Brandy Wright. Kaylee Castro. Lisa Decimus. Kikaloma Gabadbo. Angela Ortiz. Samuel Sosa. Devin Kestel. Sarah Dufik. Jenna Joyner. Joseph Heim. Blake Rouse. Brian Rothstein, cum laude. Andres Sacristan, cum laude. Sebastian Cano. Quan Fan. Nia Lowe. Devin Gordy. Marie Remy. Catalina Dallos, cum laude. Sebastian Collins, magna cum laude. Tim Stetner. Danielle Dupuy. Dominic Cafaro. John Garver. Logan Hoffman. Douglas Phillips. Latifa Pasco. Wadia Francis. Joseph Kleinhen, summa cum laude. Tracy Tale, cum laude. Brendan Cromer. Roberta Searcy. Gabriela Anema, summa cum laude. Savannah Williams. Andy Garcia. Makir Etizard. Okay. Matthew Ondo, magna cum laude. Michael McCourt. Connor Missy. Justin Kendall. Wesley Mentor. Nicholas Pinto da Silva. Kimani Quarry. Daniel Sinaway. Angelina Leach. Charles Haggerty. Abigail Pereira. Erica Ward, magna cum laude. Mia Rook. Ashley Madsen. Rylan Estico, cum laude. Kylie Krapp, cum laude. Kaylin Vasilio. Alexa Flynn. Kyle Johnson. Trace Phillips. Matthew Wiggins. Marley Kroll, magna cum laude. Gregory Mann, magna cum laude. David Patrick. Felipe Carvalho Porquea. Gabriela Figueiredo Borges, summa cum laude. David Laura. Damian Perez. Lisa Caraballo. Reginald Atwell. Priscilla Mota. Drew Canold. Brittany Estevez. Irvin Oriega Ortiz. John Saul Jr. Jack Bertugliano. Christian Marist, cum laude. Rebecca Villaleone. Dunia Cambus, magna cum laude. Brianna James, cum laude. Amari Stone Aaron. Ashley Smith. Romina DeRosa. Summer Myers. Denala McGee. Gabriel Da Silva, cum laude. Christian Unroyo. William Lanos, cum laude. Walter Garcia Romero. Amelie Saint-Lot. Nina Heck. Daniel Bracci. Sheila Ramirez. Naya Powell, magna cum laude. Mark Igreska. Leslie Salas Geronimo. Madison Hidalgo. Michaela Costa. Monique Muhulat Aquino, cum laude. Albani Belandria Diaz. Jackson Stevens. Matthew Brave. Christian Russ. Sean Sabalos. Andres Asenza. Yahir Quintanar Cortez. Dania Lamotte. Sean Cochran. Robert Fedd. Chase Roberts. Arkel Cortadelius. Sheila Sanchez, cum laude. Nicholas Watts. Anthony Picarello. Javade Campbell, cum laude. Justin Kern. Olivia Salamba. William Dean Simon. Olivia Gonzalez. William O'Reilly, summa cum laude. Okay. Zachary Hassel. Harrison Stone. Dylan Johnson. Laura Bersani. Anjeni Pearsall, summa cum laude. Brianna Bernard. Luis Mendez Ortiz. Kyle Phillips. Melissa Ventura. Ellen Martinez. Alexandria Forbes Roy. Christian Soto Lopez. Angelina Lunive, magna cum laude. Xavier Munoz. Dayri Mora Panate, magna cum laude. Naomi Velasquez. Brandon Reed. Hannah Simpson. Logan Blackmon. Diana Bott. Isaac Vieta. Marcinelle Ferdinand. Brian Pando. Kevin Martinez. Alfred Tay. Katrina Latang. John Millo. Niala Wright. Liam Thompson. Brian Rodriguez. Jean Vivaldi Wilson Altima. Valencia Simon. Elkin Santa Cruz. Evelyn Davis. Emily Joseph, magna cum laude. Dominic Del Valle. Martha Valdiviso. Ana Yeli Monsalve Rodriguez, cum laude. Danilo Casiano. Richard Von Aken. Anthony Ordonez. Rachel Ulysses. Olivia Karp. Dekea Moultrie. Braden Bernstein. Kiari Johnson. Jocelyn Edward. Alexander Arias. Dina Katibi Manesh. Richard Perry. Krista Lilja. Justin Desjardins. Kia Lin. Eric Pacheco. Samuel Stefanos. Kimar Ormsby. Bethany Tyrajan. Phoenicia Bartlemy. Tyler Posada. Kalisa Russell. Eve Iguzume. Ricardo Gomez. Brianna Hilton. Michelle Foster. Geneva Curry. Paola Garces. Taylor Brand. This is your group.
Dr. Brianna Miller. Matthew Clement Andrews. Brian Kaufman. Lauren Gill. Demetrius Barnes. Madison McCarthy. Jeanette Rodriguez. Melissa Garcia, magna cum laude. Valerie Pinedo, summa cum laude. Michaela Soto. Brianna Pfeiffer. Diandre Fernandez Alonso, magna cum laude. Carla Penafil Zevalles, magna cum laude. Gianna Papalardo. Linda De Sosa. Abigail Gomez. Alexandra Snyder, cum laude. Tatiana Pilarte, magna cum laude. Amari James. Angeli Ordonez. Dev Patel. Audrey McLaughlin. Oiare da Fonesca. Bethany Marie Castro. Samantha McCraniels. Marissa Chardolo. Paul Edward Emilcar. Diana Martinez. Zaril Dormias. Orlando Vasquez Perez. Suni Doniz. Lauren Toomey. Victoria Hummel. Amaya Arizamendi.
Class of 2025, I now address you for the first time as graduates of Florida Atlantic University. You are now privileged to transfer your tassel to the left side of your cap and receive a standing ovation from the audience. Congratulations, class of 2025.
So during the commencement, I had the good fortune of sitting next to my friend, Dr. Charles Dukes, the College of Education Dean. And he said he had never been to a louder commencement. And I said, oh, they can be louder. So one last time, congratulations to the class of 2025. All right. I got stuff to do here. This completes the conferral of degrees at the 142nd commencement of Florida Atlantic University. We ask that all of our guests remain in their seats until the platform party and all of the graduates have recessed from the auditorium. Please meet your graduates outside of the auditorium as this building will be closed at the conclusion of graduation. Matthew Escobar and the Florida Atlantic Brass Ensemble will now lead us in singing the Florida Atlantic Alma Mater. If you would like to follow along, the words to the Alma Mater appear on the screens above the stage. Please rise. Rise.
weather. We strive to learn to work together. Florida Atlantic, we praise and hail thy name.
will be on stage at 12:40.